Ahead of Ganesh Chaturthi, there's a rush at markets across cities, especially in cities like Mumbai and Bengaluru. Now, despite strict COVID protocols in place, there was no social distancing. Many were seen without masks at the busy Dadar market in Mumbai. In Bengaluru, huge crowds were seen thronging the KR market in the heart of the city, even as the civic body officials on ground are seen trying to enforce fines on those flouting protocol.
Ahead of the festive season, which is the Ganpati festival, just about few days away, and people have already started crowding the markets here in the city of Mumbai. In fact, we are here reporting from Dadar market, which is one of the most biggest market here in the city, and as you can see that people have come in large numbers to shop ahead of the festival with no social distancing, with few of them not even seen wearing masks from Dadar market. You can see that the Chief Minister of the state have time and again warned, and recently he told people to be cautious, that festivals we can celebrate every year, but keeping in mind the COVID situation, people should ensure not to really crowd, not to gather at places which are already crowded. But here, of course, we are looking at a different scenario altogether, and this particularly is seen even more during the festival season. Here, we can see that, there is no police vehicle at all to, man the situation, try to control the crowd there. We cannot even see any BMC marshal present here, fining people for not wearing masks, for not even, maintaining social distancing. So this is a situation that we are looking at, and it's very, very concerning, because over the last couple of days, we have seen a slight rise in the COVID cases, and keeping that in mind, the Chief Minister of the state has warned people to take care, not to gather in large numbers. In fact, keeping the COVID situation in mind, there are certain SOPs that have been laid down where all the processions, public gatherings have been banned for this Ganpati festival. Or if at all, if there are any idols that people are getting at home, then it should be only 2 feet tall. And for public, of course, mandals, it should be 4 feet tall. But apart from that, the devotees this year as well won't be allowed to take on physical darshan. Online darshan is going to be encouraged. As far as gatherings are concerned, that is completely banned here in the city of Mumbai.
Well, it's that time of the year again when Bengalurians are all set to celebrate the festival of Gauri Habba and Ganesh Chaturthi, and the people of Karnataka too, of course. Here in Bengaluru at the KR market, we're seeing a lot of rush shoppers who have come down to do their last-minute festive shopping. There's fruits, there's flowers, there's puja items as well. But what is worrisome is, much like every year, this year too, we're seeing how there's no social distancing that's being maintained. The people over here have, in fact, not really worn their masks, and for the ones who have worn their masks, it's not really covering their nose and their mouth as well. All COVID protocols have been thrown to the wind. A little while earlier, we did have some BBMP marshals and the traffic police also over here trying to man the crowd and trying to get people to maintain some sort of distance. But clearly, in fact, it was an ordeal for them, and we're just seeing that in a couple of minutes of that being done, the crowds are back again. Now, this comes at a time when the BBMP, the civic body of Bengaluru, has already warned and cautioned the people about celebrating the festival in a safe manner, ensuring their safety, ensuring safety of others, and trusting that the people would in fact celebrate the festival in a safe manner. The BBMP has given permission for 3 days of public celebrations where idols can be kept, 1 per ward is what they've said. But even as all of these restrictions have been brought in, people over here, in fact, in the busy markets, not really abiding by the rules. Hopefully, we'll have to see some more enforcement being done on ground, and hopefully there's better understanding that also prevails among the people for their safety and for the safety of others to follow all COVID protocol. In Bengaluru, with video journalist Nagendra, this is Neha Hebale for Mirror Now.